What's up, guys? Hey, I'm John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops coming at you on Wednesday evening on this spring break week. If you guys are on spring break, lucky you, dude. I mean, those were the times back in school, man. But it should be time for you to be working out a lot because you get to do whatever you want to do during spring break. So if that's to become a better basketball player, this will be that time. If it's to sleep in, then this will be that time. If it's to just listen to music and just sleep on the couch all day, then that's that time. But this time exposes all kids to like who they truly are. All right, you learn a lot who you are going to be basically during this time, and also when you get a car. All right, those two freedoms, like during your holidays or vacation times, and when you get a car and you get that freedom, that tells the world who you are and who you're going to be. All right, because it's during that time when you either step it up or step it down, or like maybe like I don't know, like write poetry or something like that, or like write like read books, like whatever like your hobby is, whatever like you're thinking, I love to do this thing. This is who I am. That's what you do during your downtime, and that's who you will become. All right, to some extent, trust me. And if that thing happens to be working like a dog in basketball and like sweating and dying and like working all out all like crazy, like well, you're going to be great. And if you aren't great yet, you're going to be great in the future. If you aren't able to work that hard, during your normal life, well, one day you will be able to unleash that beast. So hopefully you guys are heading in that direction, because I know that you guys have a passion and wanting to become that player. Now, do you have a passion in the process? Well, that's up to you, right? What's up, Kieran and Declan Louth? I see you, Teo Trujillo, and I see you, Taz. All right, Taz says that he will be coming with me to Aurora, so I think he's somewhere located in my house. Maybe he's here already. Maybe he's in the car on the way here, but he'll be coming with me. We have about 4 kids signed up in Aurora that are all with the Rev Up program, and they'll be trying our program out to add to their program as workouts, so we can kind of like swing them into our style of like being, as I suppose, right? And the workouts also going on here in Broomfield as well, which will be led by Kieran's dad, all right, Zach. So there will be no Denver workouts, and per usual, there's no Centennial ones, so we're just rolling in Aurora and Broomfield today. If you watch the YouTube video of the day, again, I never check it out before the show. I always check it out during the show. All right. The YouTube video for the day is the social experiment. It's a question. This is not our trivia question, but it's a defensive off-ball foul on a made 3. What happens? What happens on a defensive off-ball foul on a made 3? I think it's such a good question. I mean, I might as well just show the video right now. I mean, I'm thinking of it. I think that I will, actually, okay? Let me check it out real quick. Let me see if I can pull that up on the screen. I always have a horrible time pulling things up on the screen. All right, let me see this. All right, so we got not that. We got our library of videos. How could I search for this? Let me just search on YouTube for it. How about that? All right, let's see if it's up yet. We got social experiment, Limitless Hoops. Let's see what happens. Social experiment, Limitless Hoops. And what comes up? Oh, the thing came up. Perfect. All right. So here's that social experiment, and if you know the answer, I guess you can put it in the comment section. But you guys probably already asked the answer to. I probably already asked you the answer, so don't cheat.
I don't think they count the shot because, like, if the ball's in the air, no, I don't know if they called a foul.
Shot doesn't count. They'll call technical foul or some other foul. It depends on what it's for.
I think they just don't call the foul. They just deny the foul and count the 3.
Everybody just quits. Game over.
I'm pretty sure they. So if it goes in, then you get the ball.
Seriously, I would say at that point, 3-point counts because the foul was after the shot.
I don't know. They get a free throw.
I think if it's after the release, would the 3 count? I think. And yeah, I think so.
You get to go 3 times of the 3-point. Then the other people get kicked out.
Is there a foul? Then you take the ball out. It's like a technical foul.
Get another 3?
It doesn't count. Or it doesn't count. It doesn't count, and they get fouled, and they get like 3 shots. How many points it was worth?
They probably called a foul, and then the 3 just doesn't count.
You take it. You just take it out of bounds because it's not a shooting foul.
They count it, and you get the ball.
I don't think it could if there was a shot that went in, but it could be the same team's ball, but not free throws. It doesn't make sense. I don't know.
It counts, and then we don't have to. I think we would get the ball on the baseline. So if that happened.
They don't count it.
No, there's a word for that.
They call us a foul, but they don't count it.
The other team tries scoring, they get stolen, and then they get another 3 points.
They count to 3, and it's like normal. There's a ball. There's a word for it. It's a certain foul.
That doesn't make sense. Like I think they called a foul and just like, I don't know. Call the foul and count the 3, and then just give the other team the ball.
Loose ball foul.
No foul. Or I remember watching a video once. They just said that if you shoot the 3-pointer and you get fouled, but I don't know. You would get fouled and you get to shoot it.
So when a foul occurs off ball while a shot is in the air, if the shot goes in, the player who got fouled off ball, the offensive player, shoots 1 free throw.
That's the winner! Right there. So, yes, if a player is shooting a 3-pointer and someone off the ball gets fouled and the ball goes in the basket, the person that got fouled will shoot 1 free throw. All right, that's it. And it's basically just like a compromise. So, I mean, it's a compromise between, if the ball goes up and you, don't give them the bucket because if someone got fouled, you would just punch everyone every single time someone shot a 3. I mean, it would be silly. All right, so that's just the compromise thing that they came up with. I think it's a pretty good plan. They probably thought about it forever. But seeing that mentality, with the kids thinking about it, is hilarious because they're thinking of the game in, a logical way. You have to realize that the game was made by human beings, dude. It's not very, very logical, and you can use those little nuances against the other team. So if you're like Chris Paul, you get to use the human-created rules and find little loopholes and things like that because it's not perfect. It was a game made up by human beings. It's not like a freaking tree where it's just wow, I can't even explain it. No. This thing was made by human beings. But anyways, that was the YouTube videos today. Make sure you guys are subscribed to those so you guys can see those. And the quote of the day. Oh wait, I see you guys. You're talking about Friday, not today. That is a lot better. I hate last-second things. And then the other one is, when you asked me that question, the first thing I thought was, what does mean it took me a bit? Or what does it mean it took you a bit? Yes, it is tough. It is tough. All right, let's check the quote of the day. The quote of the day today is God don't make junk, or God doesn't make junk. Either way that you say that, it's the same thing. And it's what I just said about the whole tree thing. All right. While the rules of the game were made by like human beings, so they're apt to a whole bunch of flaws. But it's gotten better throughout the years through evolution. All right. God don't make junk applies to human beings and to like even like plants and like the whole world. It's evolved through like millions and billions of years to the point where like we're pretty darn amazing. Like, yeah, we get colds and like, we have to cut our fingernails and like, there's some flaws out there, but overall, man, we are amazing. And to think that that your body maybe can't jump 44 inches in the air, and then you call that a bad thing. Well, it can jump 18 inches, all right, which is pretty amazing if you think about it. Okay, so God don't make junk means that like what you have is enough. So trust what you have and then go after everything that you want in life. All right? And don't think that you're anything less capable, because like all those little neurons in your mind, there's more neurons in your mind than there are stars in the sky. And that's not some kind of hyperbole. That is like absolutely true, I believe. All right? But yes, God doesn't make junk. All right, that means that, again, you can do anything that you want to do because your body is an instrument. It's an amazing, amazing instrument that has done a world of things. All right, there's been some humans that have done some amazing things, and you can be one of them. Don't ever let that get out of your mind. All right, the workouts that we're doing later on next week, or maybe at the end of this week, I'm not quite sure. It's fake behind the back, 3 decision drill, Reddick chase drill, ankle breaker crossover, penetrate and fill drill, and sprint and dribble cone touch. That's what we have coming up here. If you have any questions of those, you can ask me. I can answer them right now because you should be filming those things in advance. It is snowing out today, so figure that out too. All right. The stuff that we did in the past right here were the alley-oops, wall passes, deflect to layup, zigzag sprint D, anchor layups, and point blank layups. All right. The one that I like the most is the deflect to the layup, because you have to like understand how like long your body is and like where you situate yourself defensively and how much of a gamble that you take. How much of the passing lane do you stay out of? How much of it do you stay into? How do you navigate them going back door? Realizing that on ball defense and like kind of pressuring them kind of takes away from that backdoor for that potential backdoor pass. And then when you steal the ball with the correct hand, the correct way, and then go for a layup and finish it. It's a lot that goes into deflecting to layup, where we don't even want to really be deflecting. You just want to be denying after a while. But again, you can learn to take some chances, learn how fast you are, learn when the ball's coming, get better hand-eye coordination, because we do horrible in that drill. But yes, the stuff that we're doing tonight is one-on-one hurdles for losers, kings drill, chair duel, it's a dribble, and then extended monoginobili layup, and then athletic finish, and then ladder to sidestep series. You can do the chair duel, by the way, you can do it. We use the big cones, but you can also do it with the partner, or you can do it with the partner reaching in, trying to steal the ball, or you can even do it against the wall or with a chair, since it's called chair duo. For the athletic finish, that one is the one that I don't have a video for, but that's in and out between the legs, spin to an air reverse layup. I believe that Noah gave it a try, and is it good enough for us to even look at it? Let's see if it's good enough for us to even look at Noah's attempt at the athletic finish. Let's check it out. So, athletic finish for Noah. Where is he? I know he tried it. I know he gave it a go. Joey fast break layups, lane slides, athletic spin. Here we go. So let's check out Noah doing it right now. Alright, nice finger, by the way. Whoever's finger that is. So that's and you can do it from the, I like coming in from the wing. So you can actually do an air reverse layup. Alright, this is not the one around the cones. Alright, but either way though. So I think he's kind of doing the one behind the cones. This one is for an air reverse layup. I believe so. What does it say? It says athletic. Oh no, it's not athletic spin to reverse. No, it's just the athletic finish. So it is that one. You're right. It's the one that Derek and everyone were practicing on for a while. So it is between the cones. My bad. All right. So yes, you will be going in between 3 cones for the athletic finish, not the athletic spin to reverse. All right. So good job. My bad. All right. As for the rest of them, let's check them out. We're right here on the page. Let's make the screen come live. There we go. Let's check out the ladder to sidestep series. Okay, you're gonna go through the ladder to the side, push off for a layup. Okay, when you go through. Why are you laughing? Oh, you were so right. Alright, so you go through with the icky shuffle with the right or left hand. You go sidestep. You were so right. Sidestep. Make sure that you go the opposite way of the person in front of you. You can either go for a layup, pushing out the ball, a jump shot, or a crossover to jump shot. Alright, so there's 3 different shots, 2 different ways. Make sure that you guys do all of them. Make sure that you stay low going through there. And when you sidestep, you have to stay as low as you can, so you're always ready to pull up for a quick jump shot. First time for everything. Alright, next one. We got one-on-one hurdles for losers. Alright, so this one is just one-on-one up top, three dribbles max. And if you, oh man, alright. Alright, so if you don't score, you got 5 hurdles. Alright, if you do score, you go again, and the person that was guarding you has 15 hurdles. Alright, so this is basically like forcing you to want to score. Like you really want to score. Alright, and we get a little hurdle, like a little hurdle workout in there as well. Alright, but it's mostly just like for a pride thing. Then we have the King's Drill. Whatever I say, you do. I can be like, I don't know, foot fire, face that way. Face that way. Slide left. Oh, left. Slide right. Loose ball. Foot fire. Slide left. Dang it, I keep doing it wrong. Slide right. Charge. Foot fire. Rebound. Defense. Foot fire. Face left. Face straight. Diagonal right. Diagonal left. Close out. Alright, there's all these different things that we can do, but make sure you guys do them fast and do them hard. We might even use this one like in between each drill. Here's the chair duo. Again, you can have a person like without a ball with their hands on their knees, and they can reach in. As soon as they take their head off their knees, then you have to do the whole move. Or you guys can just do it together like this, or with the cone, or against the wall. You don't need a big fancy cone to do it. You can do it at any point in time. It's just dribbling the ball, then go between your legs, and then behind your back wrap. It's just two steps with the same foot. So one foot is staying perfectly still. Last one is extended Manu Ginobili layup. Alright, getting the ball up top, extend it so you can push out. You want to do this during games so you can push out, because it'll propel you forward, it'll raise the ball up, it'll keep it away from the defense. Also makes your pass to the person who helped, who the helper helped from, a whole lot easier because the ball's high. So it freezes the defense because he has to make a choice, basically like monkey in the middle. Alright, let's check out the homework. Who'll be posting that homework? Let's check it out. Got Kieran with the killer crossover drill. Derek with the weekend. Nice job with posting homework. Got Taz. I hit up everyone and I realized, I've been having trouble coming up with a positive way to do the homework. Because it doesn't really work for you guys. What I've been saying for years is do the homework and you make the NBA. And you guys are like, nope, too far away. So I guess I need to give you guys some doggy treats right now. So now it's do the homework, and you get to play the whole game. Never get to come out. Never come out. Again, I don't even care if it's like Taz having a bad day, and he's like pissy, and he's like, this is so stupid. As long as you come on time, alright, I'll play the whole game. I said it, it's cool. Unless you have, I guess foul trouble can get you out the game because we need you in the game. But I'll leave that up to you. If you want to foul out, you can foul out. I'm down to see if you can manage having fouls. But again, you couldn't just run away from them. I don't know. There should be some limits. Again, you can't punch someone. Within reason, you play the whole game, especially if you're passing the ball to everybody and being a good team player. All right, good job with the homework. Let's check out the story of the day. Which one is this one? I think it's about like life. Like they're all about life, I guess, right? Let's see what this one's specifically about. Life is not happening to you. Life is responding to you. This is absolutely true. You dictate what life hands you. If you make up your mind to be successful, odds are you will be. But it starts early, and it's every second of every day that adds up to the life you've chosen to live. I would say yes, it is absolutely a choice. All right? Success is a choice, but it's a weird one, man, because you have to trick kids into it, because kids just don't understand. And you won't understand until you get there, and even then you understand stuff that you'll understand 20 years after that. So it's a choice to make. All right? Life is not happening to you. Life is responding to you. So you dictate whether or not you're successful or not. That's just it. I have yet to meet someone who is like, man, I suck at basketball. And I'm like, really? Why? What do you do every day? They're like, well, I shoot 500 jumpers, run 5 miles a day, dribble for 15 minutes, do jumper for 15 minutes. I play games against the best players all the time. And I've been doing that since I was 3, and I'm the worst player I've ever met. I have no chance to make my high school team. I've never heard that. It's not possible. It's just not possible. If you choose success, you will be successful. If you copy off those that have done success in the past, you will be successful as well. The only thing that switches up is like how much success that you'll get comparatively, relatively speaking, because of like you're high or something like that. So, I mean, let's say that you're just a shorty McShort, and you work your butt off since like first grade. Yeah, all you're gonna be is like maybe the best D2 player in the country. All right, that's not a bad thing. All right, it's not a bad thing at all. So like maybe you can't be Shaq, but you can be something. All right. Teo, nice job on homework too. I see you working hard. I can't load an hour video on my phone. It would take all day. Maybe do it overnight while you're sleeping. Genius level unlocked. All right, but yes. So make sure that you understand that you control life, and that life, little by little, every single day, it adds up to exactly what you're going to be by the end. All right. What are we talking about for the movie of the day? This movie is called The Beep United. Okay, it's called The Damn United. It's not my fault. Please excuse me for cussing. But this movie is about a coaching change that went from like a hard-nosed coach to these like 2 more like technical guys, and it's a semi-legendary movie over there in the UK, on the other side of the pond, in the Great British Kingdom United. I don't know what it's called, but I couldn't even like tell what game that they were talking about, to tell you the absolute truth. So it's a sports drama film, British American sports drama film, based off, I think it's rugby. Is it rugby? They always mention that they're on the field, on the football field, but they call it a baseball field sometimes. I was really confused just like reading through this, and I think it's because I'm not British. But it also says the FIFA World Cup, so I'm pretty sure it's soccer. Alright? Yeah, it's very, very confusing to read through all this. But either way, it got a lot of like historical things incorrect, so there was like controversy surrounding that. Then it flopped in the movie theaters, so there was things about that. But even with that said, it's still known as one of the greatest sports movies of all time. So I think any movie that can overcome that might be a movie worth watching. Now it's the 10th grade movie of the month. I've never seen it. If you see it, let me know about it by putting in the movie book review, the movie review, the movie report, the video movie report that you should post to our homework page. All right. So again, watch these movies to get inspired. Watch these movies to push yourself even further, to learn a little something from it. I don't believe that they're coaching little kids, and this one thing that it's like a flashback to when those two guys were like young. Again, I'm not sure. I read through the whole plot and I didn't quite get it, but I think a lot of that was because I'm American, and Americans are dumb when it comes to soccer. Football or soccer? I have no idea. All right. Anyways, moving on to the trivia question. I had to change all these pictures because of a copyright notice from I don't know, the AP, whatever that means. And I was like, well, I might as well own it myself. Even though this isn't my work, it is just random artwork, so I'm gonna have to change it again. All right, but this is our page. It's listed in our challenge section. If you go to the challenge section, you get to see the history of hoops, and it says it's the top 180 things that have ever happened in NBA history. There's videos for each of them. There's some games, there's some characters, there's some insanity, there's some non-NBA stuff, there's highlights, there's random things that basically will give you the history of the entire league, and you will know 99% of every great thing that ever happened. One of the great things that happened was Willis Reed getting injured in a finals game for the New York Knicks, and then as they're losing, all of a sudden in the great shadows comes this big tall man coming out of the darkness, and they're like, Willis Reed is back! He's back! And he hobbled on the court, and he was limping, and he scored 2 straight buckets, and then they took him out the game because he couldn't handle it anymore, but that was enough to propel the Knicks to a championship, and that's known as one of the greatest comebacks in the history of sports. That man just died this last weekend. Willis Reed, at the age of 80, has passed away. We don't know if he's quite dead yet. He might come back because that's what he does, but probably gone. Had a great life. Hopefully we all one day can do that kind of stuff. That's one of the reasons, honestly, where if I get injured in a game and I want to keep going, he's one of the people that I think about. So he's meant a lot to me in my life in just that regard. So NBA legend, dead at the age of 80. May he rest in peace. Willis Reed. But the trivia question today, it's about another legend. So good luck in answering this one. I don't know if this is possible to answer. You can use Google. Kieran's winning 6-3 over Teo. The winner for the whole month wins a $50 coin. So good luck with that. Anyone can answer. This might be such a hard one because it's such a random thing, but I read it. I see it. So I'm sure it's somewhere on Google. So maybe just take a guess. I don't know. The first one to answer wins. Which player almost quit basketball to become a garbage man, but went on to win 3 NBA championships? That's the question. Which player almost quit the game of basketball to become a garbage man? A garbage man? Oh man, I got some ideas actually on who this could be, because I was thinking I know a player whose dad was a garbage man. I'm not sure if it's this guy. Which player almost quit basketball to become a garbage man, but went on to win 3 NBA championships? I'm sure a lot of people. Karl Malone, that's a good guess. That's a good. Karl Malone is garbage, but no, it's not Karl Malone. It's not Karl Malone. Nice guess. His name I'll spell with a K, but don't worry about his name. Screw his name. All right. Anyone else? Want to guess? It is Larry Bird. Larry Legend, just adding to his legend. Larry the legendary Bird, Kieran with the win again. I don't even know. I've never heard that story before, man. That's why the dude's called a legend. That's why he's called a legend. And speaking of the Celtics, all right, Jaylen Brown just being dogged. And they're like, yo, can we get KD? I'll give you Jaylen Brown. And I think he's finally getting tired of it. He says that Boston's like a racist city, and as many black people have said in the past and things like that. Well, I've never really been there, so I can't attest to that. But how would you feel if your name was always on the trade block? How would you feel? Would you feel like Jaylen Brown? He's easily one of the best players in the league. How would you feel? But maybe this is the right team for him, and he wouldn't do well anywhere else. I don't know, but Jaylen Brown's pressing it. I think that they needed to win a championship to keep him. We'll see what happens, though. Quote of the day, guys. And again, show up to practice. Know this quote of the day work, and it's God doesn't make junk. I'm about to head on the road right now because it takes me a full hour to get to Aurora, so I got to bounce. I will talk to y'all soon. Peace out, everybody.